What is up, guys? Team Yugifils here, and we are going to be taking a look at a replay that I have here up on Dueling Book. I just played this game not even 15 minutes ago, and I'm just going to replay it. This is an Unchained replay. I was paired against Infernoble Knight. This was honestly, I thought this was really funny. I figured game one he would go first, and he did. But what happens game two is the funny part, and this is why I play the list that I do. If you guys watch my most recent list, you'll definitely understand why. So we're going to go ahead and play it through here. So I'm going second. I open up with an imperm. Let me actually pause this for a second. I'm going to show both hands so you can see what we have in each of our respective hands here, because I think that's kind of important to be able to see. So he has a smoke grenade, double Oliver, Gearfried, and driver. He can still do combo with the Olivers being there, because he can normal summon one and special summon the other. We're going to go ahead and hit play. So he summons an Oliver and then summons the other Oliver and banishes the smoke grenade to summon the Gearfried. Now he links off. He goes into the Isolde. He opts not to search, um, but he does send for cost, and he sends 4. Then I drop the Imperm, which prompts him to basically end his turn, and I draw the Aruha. That's probably the best draw I could have gotten. So I set Escape, and then I use Aruha's effect to pop the Escape. And then the Escape is going to trigger, and I had to think for a second. I figured this was the proper play, summon the Abominable Unchained Soul, and then we normal summon the Rikeya. We set the chamber, and we pop it with the Rikeya, summon a Soul of Disaster. Now we kamikaze there, and then we swing with the Rikeya. Then Rikeya's effect summons Sarama, and Sarama is going to set an escape, and then pop the Aruha, and then the Aruha effect is going to trigger, and we'll get a Rikeya off of that, which is pretty important for later. Then we use the Soul to target the Isolde, which is going to link it off. And then we get to summon Soul of Anguish, which we're then going to link with the Sarama. He's going to end up scooping here. We're going to go into, we would have gone to Abominable Unchained Soul, which we would have had guaranteed like 3 pops on our opponent's turn, which is crazy. So we side and everything. And I figured, so I'll pause this here. He makes me go first, which I figured he was going to do. And I open exactly what I want to open, which is Reincarnation and Draw. I figured he was going to make me go first because he was taking a long time to side. If he wasn't taking a long time to side, he probably would have clicked done siding fairly immediately. So I just set the Sarama, I set Reincarnation, and I pass. That's all that I do. Now, I'm just hoping the first card he activates is a search card, which he has multiple cards here that are search cards. He didn't draw exceptionally well because he drew the driver and he drew the what is that, Blurrin, however you pronounce it, Blurrin, for the Mech Phantom Beast. So I figured, you know, if he's going to start with anything, it's going to be a search card. That's got to be most likely. And he does. He starts with Heritage, which I am more than happy to watch him do. So he does that, and at this point, I tell him on res like that I have something. Then I flip Reincarnation and I drop the draw. He begins to banish his hand. He gets down and he just leaves. He's just like, yeah, I see the writing on the wall. That was honestly that was so funny. This is why I love playing the Reincarnation Troll Lock. Because it's so cheeky, and if your opponent is taking a longer time to side, they're probably thinking of what they can side in going second. I don't know why he chose to go with Nibiru of all things, because like if I'm forced to go first, I'm probably doing a maximum of 4 summons. That way I could just end on a Solar Rage and maybe like another monster. But yeah, I thought that was That was kind of funny. I thought it was a good replay to show this deck can play against the meta if you play properly. All it took for me was an Imperm, a Trickstar Reincarnation, and a Droll and Lockbird. Three cards that aren't even Unchained cards, and it still got me the win, which is which is nuts. But I hope you guys enjoyed the replay. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And for right now, this is Team Yuki signing out.